Okay. I'm not used to this setup anymore.
It's trying its best.
The whole stream's me. Excuse me, guys. I'm just gonna creak my table. Hello.
Hellos and welcomes, everyone. It's been I don't remember
A while.
the last stream. I think it was like right after Anime Matsuri.
Possibly.
Right?
Possibly. No, we did some. Yeah, no, it was. Yeah, because we did it. Yeah.
We started talking and ranting about it.
Yeah.
But yes, it's nice to see all you lovely faces again, and I hope y'all's day or week has been going well. We've been stressing at work and school, and so we decided what's the best way to relax. It's drawing the squad.
Drawing the squad.
Drawing Coderunners. I couldn't think of. I was gonna say each of their names, but
this
like
is
in one
Clover.
word.
This is Codex. This is Virus, and this is Glitch.
Yep. Tanu already pre-drew and stuff, so basically it's gonna be like a quick like color stream.
Yeah. As you can, I'm doing a draw the squad challenge meme, and so this is the one I was doing, and it has turned into this beautiful masterpiece.
Yes, and it's also, I guess this stream is also like a little tiny update, not fully, but kind of like letting y'all know that art commissions are open. If you don't know already, we've been advertising it like crazy. Our art commissions are.
If you're not annoyed yet, you're about to be.
Yeah. Art commissions are open till May 29th because in the summer we'll be working less and going to school more, which might also mean we might not be able to see you guys as much anymore.
It means one of two things. It means either we're going to be on a whole lot more, or we're going to be on a whole lot less. We're not sure which one that one's going to be yet.
But we will see.
Yeah. I hope I sound good. I can't tell.
I can't tell either. We're just making noises now. But I'm trying to think. There's another important thing, and I can't remember what it was.
Where is he looking? Okay, that's good.
Well, I know we've been talking about two tall tales and stuff. So
yeah.
That's been going well.
That's been going.
I actually don't know because literally we've been just a ball of stress.
Basically.
But
Black? Wait, what?
Most of y'all know the drill. As always, if you have a question, feel free to ask away. We'll try our best to answer. If we do not answer your question right away, please do not get upset. It is either we've answered it before in the past, we don't feel comfortable with it, or we just don't see it, which is mostly that option.
What is that noise?
What noise?
That's a computer. Never mind.
Oh. That noise?
That's you. You okay? Yeah. I'm sorry about your belly. That's... okay.
Let's start off with an easy one.
Oh, good.
What's your favorite color?
What's your favorite idea? Mine is being creative.
I think my favorite color is either teal or purple now.
Mine's probably red or purple. I don't know. I like red, but I actually, like, when it's, like, comes to, like, choosing things, purple is, like, what I choose.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, like a royal purple, kind of like Codex.
Eyes
and stuff is, to me, God, he looks so paranoid.
He's just like, what do you see with your eyes? I think I need to make his eyes bigger. My goodness.
You need to draw his stripe down his face too.
I just started.
Wow.
Alright, let me try that again. Let's try this.
Codex face looks really scared. I mean, he looks like he's on top of
he's like on top.
He's
on top of a glitch.
Yeah. And he's only holding on with his legs. His legs look like he's about to strangle him, actually. Or crush him between his thighs.
Glitch is like, this is how I die. Actually, I'm gonna fix his eyes. His eyes are way too small. I drew them way too small.
Someone said, what's their name? Sorry, I'm new here. Welcome! Oh boy.
Listen.
Welcome. These are babies, our Coderunner babies. The scarf one you see that Tanu is working on is Codex. There's a glitchy baby. The glitchy baby right there below is Glitch. Then we have Happy Baby, which is Clover, and then we have Virus. Pretty much.
Codex, please.
Tani, you make a perfect Sebastian Michaelis ever.
Oh,
I
thank
probably
you.
already said the name wrong.
It's okay, I've done that before. Okay, does that better? There, he doesn't look as horrified.
Yes. I think, like, speaking of, like, that,
Please don't.
we found a video
Please stop.
of Tanu when we were younger, like 13 years old, when we were doing, like, an introduction video for the channel. This is, like, a long time ago. And Tanu said, instead of Sebastian Michaelis, he said, what, Michelis?
I am Sebastian Michelis.
Michelis. Nice to meet you.
Oh yeah, it says we don't want any haters. We're not haters.
We're not haters, is what I said. I don't remember ever doing that video. It was so bad.
I don't think I needed to fix that. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. Codex, you're seeing some things. It's fine. How's his eyes there? Is that better?
Looks much better.
Okay. Not
Yes.
as horrified.
Yes.
Okay.
Are you guys gonna do your Dream and Nightmare cosplay still?
Maybe.
I think we talked about this once.
We've talked about it a couple times.
Or a couple of times. But the reason we put them on hold only because we weren't feeling like our cosplays, if we're really into it, it'll come out wonderful.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. And we'll put our heart and effort into it. And we were for a moment like really into like getting ready to do Nightmare and Dream, but it started becoming one of those cosplays that we felt like we were pushing ourselves to do when we weren't really both into it yet.
Yeah.
Like it's not saying that we don't like the characters. We love Dream and Nightmare, but it's more of like we're not ready to do them, I guess.
It was like we were rushing ourselves to finish them.
And they weren't coming out in our vision.
Yeah, and it's like we were trying to finish them for an event and ended up just getting ourselves stressed out instead.
Yeah. For instance, right now we're working on a cosplay that some of our Patreons know because we showed sneak peeks of it, of what the characters are and stuff. But right now we're really into those, and we want to finish those and see how those grow, and then we'll go back and forth into Undertale and all these other fandoms.
Yeah.
It's just really what we're wanting to do, I guess. I don't know how to explain it.
That makes sense. It's kind of like, I mean, cosplaying is expensive, as I'm sure some of y'all know. And if it's like, if you're not in, if your heart's not into it, you don't want to waste, or not waste money, but you don't want to put money into it that you don't have. If that makes sense. Oh, Clover, what are you doing?
Pretty much.
And so I want to still do them, but
but not right now.
Yeah, I want to take some time.
Yeah, such as like we want to do Tanu and Shinji really bad. But
although recently I've been like, hey babe, I really do want to do Nightmare. I think he'd be a lot of fun, like cosplay him like myself, and I think he'd be a really good Dream. But I also know that it's kind of like.
But I also want to work like with makeup again. Like I want to work with makeup and prosthetics and stuff.
Yeah.
Which I might attempt trying to make an Undertale
makeup
mask thing. Yeah,
because
we'll see how that goes.
We've been doing. Let's be honest, guys. We've been doing masks for about like 2 years straight. So we kind of want to take a break.
We want to breathe.
I want to see.
Clover looks like he's on Sugar Rush.
All right. So little trivia, not trivia, but knowledge. I'm trying something. Clover originally was screaming, and I just kind of felt like I've already done one of him screaming, and I wanted to do one of him not screaming. So, okay.
He's still technically screaming.
So eyes like that, or like that.
Oh, that's hard. I kind of like it like that.
I kind of do too. I wasn't feeling the
Yeah. What kind of drawing tablets do you guys use? Wacom one?
One by Wacom.
Well, it was close.
I mean, you got it correct, but just the wrong order.
Oh, thank you, person, for reminding me something.
Oh, no.
For those who are curious, Tanu's birthday is this month.
No!
Tanu's birthday is on April 25th. Mark that on your calendars.
Stop!
Thank you.
Ah.
I knew that was the important thing I was trying to remember.
You all suck.
I think someone said that, why does it look like Virus is checking out Codex's butt?
I think he's actually checking on his dad. Oh, wait.
Which way's his eyes looking?
Oh, I will find out. Okay, let's make this green. Annoying green. Okay, one eye. There.
It's close.
Checking out his dad's shoulder. He's like, Dad, you got a nice shoulder. Glitch is like, son, stop looking at me.
Everyone's saying celebrate Tanu, happy birthday.
Thank you. I'm just being old. It's nothing special.
It is special.
Just becoming old.
It's how you were born onto this earth and brought into the arms.
And of what? Arms?
Of a tree.
Oh. It's when I was cursed upon this world.
No, you weren't. If anything was a curse, it was me.
No. We're not.
Are you guys going to do ships? Like what?
Ships like sailing a ship?
Draw a ship character?
I cannot. Okay, his eyes.
I can't draw boats. If you want to know the truth, I can't draw vehicles. How old are you turning, Tanu?
Old.
They're gonna be 24.
Old.
No, that's not very old.
It's like half my life is over.
No, your life is still very early in the beginning.
Okay, you want to take your own advice?
I'm older than you, so I can say I'm getting old.
6 months isn't that bad.
Well.
What? Why is it Clover's birthday?
Happy birthday, Clover.
Clover's like, huh?
Actually, we found out, someone pointed out that Coderunners actually was introduced around this month.
Yeah.
I think this was the first time we introduced them. And if I recall, I made Virus's ref sheet a day after Tanu's birthday. So I don't know if that's technically Virus's birthday then.
I don't know, because like you made up Virus before all
yeah,
that.
but he was completed that day.
Oh, I guess you're right.
You know?
Yeah, no, I get you.
So for Coderunners, it's almost like a year anniversary for them.
Old.
They're old.
Oh, I got a hair flying through the wind. Hello. Oh.
Hellos and welcomes everyone who's just coming on in.
Virus, you're being weird.
Tanu, you're on my Japan list?
What?
Okay.
Okay, that looks better.
Do you guys still have your P.O. box?
Yes!
Yes, we do.
Someone is...
I will work on it today after homework.
I was about to say, I thought you had a lot to do.
I have homework and I have a commission.
Yeah, you do. Oh, hello, Codex.
I have your... Oh, God, that scared me so bad. And I have your birthday presents to still work on.
So it's never getting done.
I will finish it. I need to put that video up. It's gonna be sad quality because I think that was when we realized the camera was
Oh yeah,
wrong.
the phone was hecked up.
Well, remember we found out like it's more grainy on one side than it was the other.
Yeah,
you did the grainy side without knowing.
Forgive the quality. Yeah. And also I feel bad because I know there's one person who sent something in a there was a big box and we've already...
Wait, the big box?
The big box. It's by Neckarin?
Neckarin?
I think that's how you pronounce their name.
I hope we got it.
I'm so sorry. But we've already eaten all the chocolates, so it's like...
Oh yeah, we did eat all the chocolates. So a lot of the information that will be in that video is going to be super past due.
Yeah.
So forgive us for that. It's kind of my fault on that part because I got really lazy and stuff came up, and so but we plan to do the next opening here probably within the next few weeks because we have a lot of stuff that we're just like holding on to.
Yeah, we usually don't open y'all's mail until like we're like, all right, we're ready to film.
Except on some conditions. Recently we had to open some because it had fragile on
there. Oh
yeah,
we were
just to make sure nothing broke because we didn't see that till we started shaking it.
It said fragile.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. It said fragile glass, and I was like, oh,
But we put it back so we can reopen it later.
It's like sneaking a little peek at your Christmas presents.
Yeah. Is Codex's skin bone pink? Yeah,
sort of.
It's like an off pink.
Yeah.
Yes, it's pink technically.
It's pinky.
He's a
He's a pinky.
he is literally like your index. He's your pinky finger.
I think like Clover is like gray.
I think Clover is
Yeah, he's
gray.
kind of grayish. Where I'm looking
And
for
then
virus.
I think
think
Glitch is like a peach.
he's a very light peach. He's
And
closer to
then-
bone color than most of them.
Yeah. Oh, I just hurt my finger somehow, and I don't know how.
I have some advice for you on that.
What?
Stop.
Stop what?
Don't hurt yourself.
Good. I'll try not to. The lines and squares on Kodak's face looks like he has a smiley face. Yeah, I realized that once I finished making him, I was like, Tanu, his face looks like a smiley face, and then Virus's face, like the little freckles on his face, look like Frisk's face. So, like, basically Char's on Kodak's face, and then Frisk is on Virus's face.
That's horrifying.
Kind of represent. Well, no, not really. It's like opposite.
I was supposed to say, although it could still.
I saw something about do y'all still go on Discord? Sometimes, not a lot recently.
Not as often as we'd like.
Yeah,
We've been
we've been busy.
really busy.
Once in a while, we'll kind of read what's going on, but we honestly are hardly on there because of life. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we've it's not that we're in a bad spot because also we don't want you guys to worry about it, so we don't usually bring it up a ton. But it's just life's kind of hitting us hard, and we're just like, wait.
Mm-hmm. And we're trying to also plan for the future because
Yeah,
we're kind of trying to be like, okay, what animations are we gonna work on? What cosplays are we gonna do? What art do we want to work on? And just a lot of little things like that. And what we also really want to look into is merchandise because we've been wanting to make little charms of like the Coderunners or Tanu and Shinchi and stuff like that.
yeah, and it's also like we don't want to also just jump into it without a game plan.
Pretty much.
And it's a game plan. Because that can be your downfall, and we don't want a downfall. We want a uprising.
I recognize that username. I sent y'all a label that had fragile glass, but there's no glass. Just make sure it's careful.
We might have opened your gift.
Yeah, I think your gift was the one we opened.
Yeah. Because we were like.
By the way, super amazed.
I know.
Super amazed at everything.
No, we're not gonna give it away until the thing, but
we can't
oh my god,
we can't wait to show that off on the videos.
Yeah. We actually like went outside our room. We're like, Mom, look! My mom was like,
we literally was like parading the stuff around. And
my parents were just like, what is happening right now?
Nobles, are you the Nobles or the Nobles?
What?
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 I've seen you guys. What? I'm so confused. Okay.
Have you figured it out yet?
No, I couldn't figure it out. Are you guys going to VidCon?
Probably not.
Probably not. I think our next convention won't be until Japan?
No, it's Okashicon,
Okashicon?
which we were.
Yeah. I think we have no plans this summer except like some.
I think we've discussed going to Acon, but that's very up in the air.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think it's gonna happen. It's only gonna happen if we're just like, oh,
a lot of things are not gonna happen.
Yeah, unfortunately. Like, we had planned to go to Indie Pop, but I don't think that's gonna happen. That's just not feasible anymore.
Mm-hmm.
We are taking summer classes, which is part of the problem. But
Which is literally like all day.
Yeah.
Summer classes.
And it's really cutting back a lot of stuff for us. But we'll make it work. We're gonna keep trucking on. Gotta stay determined. Gotta be yourself. I gotta burp. Oh my god.
Sorry, I just swallowed wrong.
Stop
it. Do you guys plan on doing a cosplay wedding?
We've discussed that.
Like, I still want to, but like I also want to still keep it kind of professional.
Yeah, like it's our special day. We want to keep it.
Yeah, but it's like I don't know because we want it like a Victorian-esque.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I'm game.
We have a few years to think about it. But...
Yeah. Also, like we have time to think about it. I'm down with whatever. Honestly, I just want to marry you. Is that fair? Like,
We're technically already married.
we just haven't done the legal stuff yet.
Yeah.
Like, because once we're technically married, I'll get kicked off of insurance. Great.
Right. How long does it take to get to San Antonio?
About
45 minutes?
No, like about an hour.
If you drive like my grandma does
Okay.
to San Antonio, you'll be there in 45 minutes
Okay.
to 30 minutes.
True. Very true.
It's probably like an hour, yeah, that's
About an
pretty-
hour and a half. If traffic's bad, 2 hours.
I really don't think it takes that long. But
You know what? I'm just gonna
I'm
Google
guessing
it.
about an hour to 2
You know
hours.
what? I'm gonna
yeah,
find
sure.
this out.
No!
Right
No,
now.
You're gonna actually look it up.
Yes.
Where's the phone?
Here, have that.
Here, I can probably look it up faster than you.
Oh, thanks.
Come here. Where's the maps? I moved the maps. I forgot.
Close window. I don't want that. Okay.
Okay.
I'm back. I'm back, guys.
San Antonio. What's the difference? There's like 3 that came up. I'm like, they're the same thing.
Riverwalk?
This doesn't look, I don't think this is it, but let's see. Yeah, this is definitely not it. Okay, go back.
What San Antonio did you go to?
There was one 60 minutes away.
16 minutes away?
Yes.
Maybe by train.
Exactly 69 miles away.
Yeet.
Right now it'd be about 2 hours.
Yeah, it's
Because there's
also
a lot of traffic
it's also
right
rush
now.
hour right now.
Yes. I can't believe I actually had to look that up.
We don't go to San Antonio. There's not enough conventions we go to in San Antonio.
But it's pretty.
I love San Antonio. It's one of my favorites. Like I'm really looking forward to San Japan just because. Yeah, it does not look good. I'm very sorry.
It looks good.
It does not. But
Can you do a face cam? Not right now. Our
Mm.
faces look gross.
we're still kind of in pajamas.
Kinda. I'm wearing a sand shirt.
I'm wearing a cat beard shirt.
Yeah, I don't look presentable. My hair's a mess. Like a mess.
I'm a mess. I'm so sorry.
Are y'all in the tornado warning area right now?
No, I think that's more of Dallas.
Yeah, I think we're just
Rip, bro.
Yeah, be careful if you are in that area.
Yeah, Austin doesn't get a lot of tornado
Tornadoes.
issues. It's mainly like Dallas.
If we did, I think the one tornado that actually came through, I was like super young though, but it wasn't even a bad tornado. It was just really windy.
It's not a tornado.
Well, my grandma and my mom said it was a tornado, but it was like a weak one or something like that, or it barely came by or something like that.
Yeah,
It was like when I was 5, so don't quote me on this.
it's like
Don't trace any of this back to me.
time to start like researching heavily. What is that?
Do Coderunners eat? And if so, what's their favorite food?
They can. They don't have to. I don't think.
It's more of a leisure for them since they're characters and they know they're characters. They can basically eat anything they want. They don't really have a favorite food.
That's wrong.
Oh, that is wrong, isn't it?
I don't mean to call you out, but this is a call out post now.
Wow. Thanks. But no, they can't eat.
Codex's
But
favorite.
they're just like, I don't really care.
I mean, Codex.
Because they won't die.
Yeah.
But
Isn't Codex's favorite food Cheetos?
it's a leisure for him. It's not really his favorite food.
I thought it
No,
was.
he eats Cheetos a lot. He likes Cheetos a lot. It's not his number one favorite food.
What's his number one favorite food?
I'm not saying.
The blood of his enemies.
He actually likes drinks a lot more than
Seriously?
yeah.
Wait, why have I not been
Like
told of
snow
this?
cones, slushies. Stuff
Just
like that.
imagine his. Oh, it's Snow Cone.
Snow cone with the dragon blood.
I know y'all couldn't see my face, but I held my hand like I was holding a snow cone and like put my face into it. That was
Wow.
Codex eating a
Good
snow
job.
cone.
But Codex likes slushies and cones and stuff. He likes cold stuff that gives him brain freezes.
He has a brain enough for that?
I would think. Virus, I don't know what he likes. He's picky. Clover's like a vegetarian, I swear.
Is that what we
He
discussed?
eats a lot of vegetables.
I think I was okay with him being a vegetarian. I just Because I don't.
He can eat meat, but he doesn't all the time.
That's literally.
Well, he can eat it. He's not gonna say no to it.
Oh, okay. So that's what I was about to ask. Is like, would he turn down meat, or would he be like, you've made me this steak, now I have to eat it?
Oh no, he'll eat it.
Okay.
He's just trying to be healthy.
I don't know. I can also see him being a vegetarian. I think
And
that'd be
then,
cute. That'd be different as a character.
Glitch just eats anything in his way.
Glitch is an omnivore.
His brother does.
Oh yeah, he can't. I forgot that Glitch doesn't have a mouth.
He just pokes it into his non-existent nostril.
He doesn't have any orifices.
Goodness gracious. I might have did my math wrong, and let me know if I'm wrong, but does that mean Tanu was born in 1993?
Yeah, close.
Nope. He was born 1994. I was born in 1993.
Now they're gonna find out our social security number.
Oh, wow. They don't even have your... Well...
They don't even have your phone number. Is that what you're about to say to me?
Maybe. Since Glitch has no mouth normally, does his brother do all the eating to maintain energy in their shared body?
I mean...
Technically?
I mean, again, they don't need food.
But technically, yes.
But yes, actually, sometimes Glitch's brother is really mean and, like, sticks things in his mouth and then, like, leaves, and Glitch is like, what is in my mouth?
Pretty much.
Because basically, like, when he has a mouth, when he doesn't have a mouth, it's just like a cave that's just there. Like, right?
Yeah.
It's like, it's still there. Do you want me to, what?
Someone said, does he eat fried snow? You mean the water?
Water?
Fried water?
What am I doing? Oh, we made a joke one time that Glitch's bros. This is like the worst prank he's ever pulled on himself, which doesn't make sense. But it was like,
well, technically, because he could leave the body and let his brother suffer.
He's not leaving the body though. He can't leave this. Oh, hello.
Hello, Morgan. Hello, you too. I love my new dental job so much. Sorry about the amount, saving up for important things, but Codex reconstructive head surgery is complete. Oh, nice. I saw some pictures of that. It looked really wonderful.
Yeah.
And I'm glad the job is going well.
Yeah. Proud of you.
Proud of you. Thank you, though.
Yeah. Whoops. I have
I'm glad to hear you're saving.
Yeah.
I have to sneeze really bad.
Save. Oh, but so what I was saying was, bless you. Bless you. Bless you. My little snitzel.
Okay, sorry. Allergies are really bad today.
Yeah,
Okay, go ahead.
Allergies are really bad. But I made this joke that Glitch's brother, he found a bird, and he stuck the bird in his mouth, and then he left.
Basically closing the bird inside
Glitch's mouth. And Glitch is just like, whoa! He's like, now he has to swallow a live bird. He has no choice. And he's just like, brother, please!
Pretty much.
But, like, honestly, Glitch is hard to describe because it's like, he is two separate entities and also the same entity at the same time?
Yeah, pretty much.
Because, like, he can be at peace and at one with him and his brother, and you can't tell the difference. And they kind of prefer to keep it that way, but then sometimes
that's bird abuse. Pretty much.
But sometimes they just kind of like to heck with each other. It's like yin and yang, and then like when one outweighs the other, they kind of shift, if that makes sense.
Pretty much.
Codex
looks like a new world has just opened up before him. I mean, probably that's what they're walking into.
Like, what are we going to? And Glitch is like, get off my shoulders. You're touching me. What have I told you about touching me? A whole new world.
Yeah, allergies have been terrible.
Yeah.
Like, I felt like I'm gonna become sick one night because it felt like I was catching the flu. That's how bad the allergies are.
They're hitting you worse this year than they are me.
I know.
You're like, shut up. Why is okay? If a whole new world is opening up, why is Glitch a virus look so evil? What?
Saw someone's like, that was your sneeze. When I sneeze, it's like a tornado, and that's so sad. want the superpower to sneeze, a tornado comes out.
Just a poof. That'd be terrible because you sneeze like 5 times.
I know.
And we're all gonna die.
My family always said, like, this is not really what they actually mean, but like our joke was that if you sneeze more than 3 times, you're considered a witch. Kind of thing. And so when I was younger and I accidentally sneezed like 5 times in a row, my grandma was like, "Oh my god, Mia, you're a witch." I'm like, "Grandma, what?" And she'd throw the holy water at me.
I love your grandma.
This was before she actually had a humor that she has today. Really dark humor.
Your grandma's the best.
I love her.
I remember whenever I'd sneeze at your house, I'd always have to like cover it up because she'd like come out wherever she was. I don't know where she was, but who sneezed? Oh god, Mia, who sneezed?
Someone said, "Has anyone ever recognized y'all outside of a con or at work?" Yeah.
We were actually going to Jacksepticeye's tour
like a few weeks ago.
and
in Boston.
we were standing in line. And someone came up to us and was like, "Are you guys the Nobles?" We're like, "Oh God, yes."
We thought well, it was also because we don't trust downtown and we get scared of people, and so it was like either they're gonna rob us or.
I was like, "Oh no, what did we do?"
But yeah, some people recognized us out of like no matter where we were out of cosplay.
It's nice. It's nice. It's weird. It's like not saying weird and like in a bad weird. It's like a huh. What?
It's just like, it's one of those moments that you're wondering, like, if someone comes up to you and says hi, it's like, is this a person I'm supposed to know?
Right.
Basically, like, you know how you guys, if you go up to, like, a friend that you haven't seen in forever, or they come up to you and they're like, "Hey, how are you doing? Such and such." And you're like, "Hi.
Oh, hey, it's you.
And you don't
Hi.
say their name, but they can say yours because they know who you are.
They're
And
like,
you can't figure out who they are until after they leave. We worry it's one of those situations, and then when we find out it's someone that likes what we do, we're just like, "Oh, okay, thank goodness. This is much more less awkward."
But yeah, I found out, like, I realized later that they were standing right behind us, because we were like, when they left, we were like, "What?" And like our friends we were with, I think Epics and Bubblephobe, and they were like, "Aw," and they were teasing us. We're like, "Leave us in there."
Pretty much.
That was fun. That was great. Oh yeah, Glitch, you have horns. I forgot. You're a bald man. No one's gonna love you like this, Glitch.
Who's the guy without the mouth? That is Glitch.
That is a Glitch. Is that the AC?
Yes, the AC's like killing us.
Nothing.
It's like
Nothing's going right.
my nose is like the most itchiest.
Itchiest?
It's like itchy.
Oh, fascinating. What did I not?
Did you select it?
I was trying to get the color scheme, but apparently it didn't do it, and I'm very upset now.
Which is a bald boy. He's the baldest of boys. Yes, he is. He's so smooth.
So smooth.
He's so smooth when he's trying to flirt.
Oh my lord. Glitch is like, "Hey,
He's like, "Hey,
I
hi.
like you. That's as much as I got."
I like you because you're a little nerd."
Are we talking about?
Yes.
We're talking about Glitch's actual crush.
Yes.
Spoiler alert, guys. We actually have Glitch has a crush.
He has feelings somewhere in there.
He's like, "Oh no, what is this feeling? I'm old and I like this thing."
It's messed up.
I just realized I forgot.
How do I send y'all fan mail? We have our P.O. box
Open?
open, but it, like, if you go in our videos, I believe the video that says P.O. box on it has the information.
Wow.
I'm sorry, I'm really bad at directing places.
That's you.
This part?
Yes. Okay.
I'll stop.
No, it's fine. I just could not figure out where the noise was coming from.
Glitch has emotes? Yeah.
He has emojis.
Mm-hmm.
Virus. This is Glitch. Virus.
Master.
What?
The no boobs cosplay when they giggle at the number 60.
Shut up.
Shush, Drea.
You don't know me at all. Except you do.
What is this feeling so suddenly, so new?
A whole new world.
I mean, they are going to look at a new world.
Okay, I think that looks good. Oh god, that looks terrible. Okay.
That's cute.
No, they look bad.
Okay.
Shut up. You don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. The world's gonna finally end because he has feelings.
Wow. Glitch is like, ooh, I have a crush, and the world just poof.
Hellos and welcomes to the stream. What's your favorite characters?
Oh,
Wait, what?
no.
Who is your favorite out of these characters? Is what I meant to say.
Oh no, this question.
You can't do this to us. We
Although-
love all of them.
I know which one's
But
yours.
I draw Codex a lot more because he's the easiest to draw.
Is that the only reason? Mhm.
Because I don't need to draw hands.
Codex, you're my favorite because I don't have to draw
I
hands.
just gotta draw scarf.
Does that look okay?
Yes.
Why does it look so bad?
It looks good.
I just realized I forgot something on Codex. Codex? Yeah, good lord, I don't need you. Get out of here.
What did you not draw on him?
I forgot his detail.
Oh, his little details.
Oh wait, you can't even see it.
Yeah.
Bye, Codex.
It doesn't matter.
Bye, Codex. Don't want you. Oh, good lord, Codex, please. I don't know, like, I have a personal connection with Glitch. I love him very much, but I also love Clover.
I know that feeling. Like, I have a personal connection to Virus.
Yeah.
But I love. That's me.
Yeah, I was
But
like,
I love Codex. But I also enjoy Glitch's mysteriousness, and I love Crybaby Clover.
yeah, I forgot that Glitch doesn't have a neck, apparently. There we go, there's his neck. Wait, no, his neck is, no, mind, you don't see his neck.
Neck's supposed to be hidden.
Yeah, his neck is
He's
hidden
just a floating head
by
now.
these legs. Okay, where am I?
Those legs are gonna crush things.
Glitch just like, this is it. This is how I die. Like, I don't know, it's really hard to say.
Hands equals easy to draw. Yeah.
Basically.
That's sad, isn't it? Who's Glitch's crush? Y'all seen him before.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much all y'all gonna get.
I
Y'all
mean-
seen him before.
Glitch has had multiple crushes.
I mean, Glitch, he's like, God, he's like Virus.
Like father, like son.
But Virus is just really worse.
Virus is worse.
Glitch has a couple of crushes, but he has a very big crush on someone right now. It's really cute.
And he's just like, I don't know how to do this.
It's cute because it's like he has a hard time showing his emotions, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Like, kind of like Codex, but not really. Like, he has emotions, but he has a hard time expressing them. It's like
He's more.
he's like giving. He's really giving.
What?
You remember that song I said that represented them?
Oh yeah. He's weird in a sense where it's kind of like.
I see someone guessed it correctly.
Oh, where? Oh, yep, found it.
Oh, some people are guessing it
Good,
correctly.
good. It's like Glitch he has feelings, but he doesn't like expressing them
Mm-hmm.
because he doesn't want to appear weak, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if I can say this. I don't know if you want me to say this.
What?
Like what originally I think Glitch was going to be if we didn't make him a Coderunner, or if he was.
We mentioned this, I think, before
I-
in when we did Kahoo
No, we didn't.
about what he was originally.
No, I meant
designed
like
to
what
be.
he. No, not that. Like what he might be if he wasn't.
Oh, if he wasn't a Coderunner, what
Yeah.
he was actually gonna be.
Yeah.
I mean, go for it.
Originally Glitch was actually probably going to be a villain.
He was probably gonna be y'all's art block.
Yeah, he wasn't
Which,
actually.
again, technically, Coderunners is not fully good and fully
Yeah.
bad.
He still can be that, but like he was supposed to be really bad. But we ended up
He's
giving.
not as bad as
He's not as bad as he used to.
Venus.
Yeah. And in one way, he's not as bad as he used to be. He was a lot worse in the past.
Mm-hmm.
But Virus brought out the good in him, and now he's like, I'm father.
Yeah, pretty much. Everyone's like, it's this person, isn't it? And y'all are all pretty good, correct on that.
You can say it. I don't care.
By the way, someone said, when can we all do Kahoot again? I want to do it so badly.
Y'all have been bad children. Never. I'm joking.
I don't know when.
Soon?
I mean, we could probably do it soon.
Yeah.
I just need to think of better questions.
Right.
I want to make it really challenging this time.
It was challenging before.
Really now? I don't think it was that challenging.
I think it's because you knew all the answers.
But yes, for those who are guessing Jasper, Tentacle Baby, yes, him.
Yep.
That's his little
Glitchy crush.
Glitchy crush.
Glitchy-
Did I just say?
Glitch is like, I'm not gonna fall in love with him. Not another Gaster. Now he's just like,
I'm like, because Jasper's just a sweet child. He's just so he's really he can.
well, we discussed that the moral support was going to be specifically towards certain Coderunners, but I think we've changed that a little bit. But Jasper was originally supposed to be like
His
specifically Glitch's support.
Yeah, being like almost like a what do you call it? His
Role model in a way.
role model, but also like a therapist. Not really a therapist. Like
Glitch just
how
lays
do you
down.
feel today?
Just Jasper's like, oh hey, Glitch just lays down. It all started. Jasper's like, we're doing this.
Pretty much is what it is. But it's so cute. It really is.
Yeah.
Like they're not really dating or anything. It's just more of like they're good friends right now. And Jasper's like literally oblivious to
Jasper's like, hey best friend. Glitch is like, best friend.
Glitch, here's an apple for you. Oh, thanks, goodbye.
It's like, Jasper sits down, writes in his journal. Today he gave me an apple, and then left.
Wow, what a sweet boy.
What a sweet man.
Who lives in Texas because it's hot? We do. It's
I'm
too hot.
sweating right now, actually.
The air conditioning's not helping.
It just like shut off, and I was like, baby, come back.
Mm-hmm. This is a question I don't know if we can answer yet. Will two Tall Tale characters meet Coderunners?
Don't know yet. As of right now, Two Tall Tales and Coderunners are separate, but again, Coderunners can go into Two Tall Tales.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like if they did meet, it'd kind of be like they wouldn't know, or like Two Tall Tales wouldn't know.
Yeah, the two Tall Tale, because basically once a Coderunner leaves a world, whatever,
Depending on
any
the
traces, depending on
the
how
laws of the world.
laws of the world, usually any traces that have them in it will be gone.
Yeah.
Basically, like if they made really good friends with like I'm gonna make it up, like a Sans, they met a Sans or whatever, counting on how the creator is and how, like, if they allow them to have that meeting at once in their world, or if it affects their world for them, kind of thing. I'm trying to figure out the best way to
It's
explain
hard to explain because it's kind of like different worlds have different rules,
Mhm.
and so like if a world doesn't want the Coderunners to interfere,
Yeah.
the Coderunners can visit it, but they can't really like change anything.
Yeah.
But if a world, for instance, a creator says, I want the Coderunners to influence this,
help
then-
influence the characters in there. And
then that's the creator's choice. You know, it's like really hard because there's a lot of like back and forth of like what do the creators want and what do they not want,
yeah, pretty much.
kind of thing. Because the Coderunners are constant entities that do what they want, but like if they touch a creator in a way that the creator wants their help, then they can use that.
But
if that
also at
makes
the
sense.
same time, it's supposed to be helping the characters themselves.
Yeah,
choose,
because-
like,
Mhm.
am I doing this for myself or am I doing it to help my creator, kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's again all up to characters and creators'
Yeah.
decisions together.
Yeah, it's because like again, in one way, I think it's like characters help creators, but also creators help characters. So it's a lot of like again, who's in charge and like all this other
Oh,
stuff.
this is a good example. Someone said, does that mean the Coderunners can go in the main timeline? I'm guessing you mean like main Undertale or like the main, let's say, Underverse or whatever thing. They cannot unless given access by the creator.
There's something that we made up. I mean,
There's what?
It's-
What was the?
it's called like I called it the
It was a book. It was like a.
No,
You're talking about the rules, right?
No. I was saying, what the heck? Why is this copied? It was like the give me a second. I'm trying to think of the word. It was the like almost like the world that can't be influenced by outside forces. It was like
Yeah.
the pure world. Like they can't touch the pure world. That's on lockdown.
Basically,
But
the
like,
main ones, yeah.
but like they can probably do it as an AU style. But
Yeah,
again,
so if they tried, basically, if they tried entering a main timeline, that timeline basically branched off into from quote a main timeline to like the alternate universe of that timeline.
So like they can't ever really touch the main thing, but they can unless given
the permission of that both sides kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's kind of like if two artists decided to collab on one story. Sorry, I wanted to come over here.
Oh, thank you. I have you.
Two creators wanted to collab on a story. They're basically giving that agreement. If the creators break off, then so does that. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's like that makes sense. It's a lot of complications. It doesn't really affect the Coderunners much because they're just like, screw it, it's just an alternate universe if it has to be. You know, it is what it is.
Pretty much. It's just a lot of back and forth.
Yeah, it's like, because we don't want to break the rules of other creators, but yet, like, a lot of creators allow you to do alternate things. And so that's okay. So, like, for example, they can't go into the Kingdom Hearts main timeline. It'll basically be an AU. Where
technically, Kingdom Hearts itself is an AU.
I'm using it as an example.
I know, but technically, it goes through AUs of
exactly.
that said world.
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
But yes, that is a good example because Coderunners are technically Kingdom Hearts, if you think about it.
In a sense, like, that's the best example I got for you guys. Like, Kingdom Hearts.
It's gonna be like, when people ask me, how does the Coderunners interact worlds?
Kingdom Hearts.
Put hair on Glitch's face.
Yeah, because, like, some worlds can change their appearance, but some worlds don't, kind of thing.
Yes.
Like, if they went into an underwater world, they're not just gonna suffocate and die. Because also, like, different worlds affect them physically. Because, like, outside of worlds, things don't affect them that much. But, like, if they went into a world where it's supposed to smell bad, they're gonna smell it and they're gonna be like, oh my god, who ripped one?
This is an interesting question. If one of the Coderunners, would one of the Coderunners get upset if they helped a creator and the creator took credit? If so, how would they react? Basically,
yes and no.
That's kind of it counts on the situation if basically like the creator was super inspired off of, let's say, someone was super inspired off of Codex. Like, they really like his concept about the arms and stuff. And they basically took Codex and completely changed his color palette. So it looks like Codex, it's just a different color palette.
That'd make him very mad.
That'd make him very mad because they were originally created for a different purpose. And the person's not taking that seriously, so they just made like a fan thing, but took it as their own.
It's kind of like when you get inspired, like anyone that gets inspired off of art, be like, I got inspiration from this.
Yeah, like if you got inspiration, at least admit it.
Yeah.
Kind of thing, but it's like if you can't, like the Coderunners were helping you.
Yeah.
Be like, okay, well, what kind of story do you want to create? What kind of thing what do you want to become and stuff? And they'll help you overcome it. But it did nothing with inspiration. They just
helped you overcome something
to create your own. Then that's fine because
everyone gets help, and you don't always have to like.
Yeah, you don't always have to credit back, but it's always best to like put credit where it stands. Does that make sense?
Like, for example, if like I helped someone move, and someone's like, "Oh, thanks for the help," and then they're like, "Hey, I moved, guys. I moved all by myself, no help." That stinks.
Yeah.
But if it's like,
hey, I finally moved everybody with, of course, the help of some friends, not mentioning their names, just saying some friends, that's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
At least you're giving, like, you're not taking the credit. It's kind of...
It's hard. It's kind of like...
it's kind of like stealing art online and stuff, like...
But, like, if you're, if you, like, for example, if you like the Coderunners, and you go, you know, this really inspires me to do my own thing.
Yeah, like...
They wouldn't get mad about that. It's like, that's your own thing. You got the inspiration to go and do it. But if you're basing something around them, then it's kind of like...
Yeah, I think if you're basing it around them, they're kind of iffy about it because they don't think you're going to hold on to it that much. But... And to answer the person asking to draw characters, if we give credit, yes, you're fine with that.
Yeah.
But as long as you're not trying to hold on, you're making a character that you're not gonna ever use. Such as you can make, let's say, a fan child of Codex X someone, I don't care.
Potatoes. Codex X
someone, who cares?
potatoes.
Yeah, Codex X virus. Let's say you made a fan kid. As long as you're using them and you're not saying they're like, I don't explain it like, is if you're not giving them a connection, but you're inspired like by both their looks or appearance. It's hard to explain. You know what I'm trying to say, right?
So you're like saying, the Coderunners would rather you make a character, like, so if you're inspired off of them to make a character, they'd rather you make a character that you're going to use and love forever. If you make a fan child off of them, they're kind of meh, because how long are you going to keep that child? But yes, they want you to credit back to, like, you got inspired because of their designs, but, like, is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah. It's a really...
You almost have to learn...
it's kind of hard to explain.
You almost have to, like, learn, differences between, like, copying and, like, crediting. You gotta learn,
it's
like...
a lot of,
real world
stuff.
Not only that, but, like, real world stuff. Like, if you think that you need to credit something back because you used it, then you should probably credit something back. Yes. If you got inspired off of something, but you made something that that you were inspired with that has nothing to do with that thing, probably don't have to credit back. You know?
Yeah.
Like, for example, one of the memes that... Excuse me, I'm so sorry, I just burped. One of the memes that we just recently did, we credited back to the original meme, animation meme, but I got really inspired off of a way that a creator made their meme, so I gave them credit as well, even though they weren't the original, because I liked how they did it, and so I did something similar, but, like, I'm not gonna credit back every person in that meme because they didn't make it the same.
Yeah. I saw someone I passed by accident. It said, will you ever make a female Coderunner? Technically, there is a female...
It's not Coderunner,
moral supporter.
Yeah.
There's never going to be a female Coderunner, unfortunately.
I think we've capped out the Coderunners.
Yeah, Coderunners is only going to be technically these four, but moral support members are grown.
And we're still trying to decide what to do with moral support, because it's kind of like, they're not Coderunners, but they help out the Coderunners sometimes. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of like the Coderunners are in one way helping them figure out their purpose, but also, like, using them as helpers as well.
I see someone said, what if they go into Skyrim?
Oh Lord.
I think the least to survive Skyrim would be Codex.
Codex wouldn't survive?
I don't think so.
Why?
It'd be too nice.
I feel like I think Clover wouldn't survive.
Oh really? I think they could with medicine and stuff.
I think Codex could survive. I feel like Codex would be that, like, chaotic in Skyrim.
He picked up a tree instead of a hammer.
Sword. He'd be like, Codex, put that down.
What were y'all's first dates like?
Hiding in the van that I drove. Sounds weird.
Oh no, I read that wrong. Were you two your first dates, like significant others?
Oh, for me, yes.
For me, no. I had 4 boyfriends in the past. No, one of them we just decided was best not.
Oh,
the first one was great, but we decided we weren't ready. Second one was okay.
I can't remember.
It was kind of like it happened there and there, and then the next 2 were just terrible, absolutely awful.
I wanted to fight them physically.
They honestly didn't show like they cared about me, and I realize that now and stuff. And so yeah, and then I met Tanu, and I was like, that's the one.
Fight them actually physically. Well, there's one specifically that I want to actually hurt. I'm sorry. That's really mean. You shouldn't hurt someone in real life, but also...
Aw, thank you.
Bay Pie.
Bay Pie. Or is it Bo? No, it's Bay.
It's Bay.
Bay Pie.
Bay. Hey, Bay.
I just want to thank y'all for responding to so many of my comments. Question, gonna cosplay Swap Chara. Any costume ideas to not get confused as regular Chara? Swap Chara, is that
that's for like swap under swap.
I mean, don't make it creepy. Like, so you know how for regular Chara, some people do like the drip coming down.
Mm-hmm.
I would say don't do any of that. Make them look more happier, and maybe wear a little. I see people put like a little blue bandana around him.
Yeah, I was about to say maybe do something with underswap, like carry a plushie or something that would like represent underswap, so that like from one of the brothers or something.
Yeah. I always see people put a scarf around Chara's neck.
That'd be cute.
Like a little blue. They would have a blue bandana like Blueberry has.
Yeah.
Don't carry knives.
Yeah, no knives.
You could probably carry like a flower or like a flower crown.
What do you have? A knife? No.
Let me see. I'm trying to think.
I'm trying to.
I mean, I don't know how detailed you want to go into your cosplay, because I could imagine like this is like if you want to take your time on it, for like the sweater, like where the stripes are, having it instead of just being a stripe, have like little with the like a sewing thing, or like drawing the design, like a tiny like cute little darker yellow design like across the stripes. What's up?
I think I hear Max.
I didn't hear the cat. I think you're hearing things. But like draw like cute little, maybe like little heart designs with like little swirls or something to represent like royal, like
cute
I don't
stuff.
know, like cutesy stuff. I don't know how to explain what I'm thinking, but
I'm trying to like also like look around at swap. we haven't even done a chart yet. Cause like probably I mentioned before adding the heart necklace, but maybe don't add the heart necklace because normal Chara is supposed to have that, I think.
Yeah.
So never mind. X that idea. But also,
I'm trying to think. I mean, that's all I can really think of.
I
It's like
mean-
make them look more like cheerful. Like the way if you do a certain makeup style, make sure it's like little bit of blush. Make the eyes look more bigger and stuff like that. I honestly don't know, because you could almost do anything with the characters.
mm-hmm.
Your eyeball itches?
It did. I'm sorry, I'm shifting so much. I just realized I need to get the color.
How come Clover has irises?
What? Oh, irises. So does Codex. It's the.
Yeah.
He is. I draw him white with white pupils. You don't, I think, or not white people, but white. I don't think you do.
Oh, you're talking about the eyeballs.
Yeah.
Because they can.
I think you draw him differently though, because I draw him with a closed eye with it white.
Yeah, I just draw him with no. His eye just moves around his slate.
It's just easier for me to draw it the way that I do, and I think yeah. But it's just how he wanted to be.
Yeah.
Because he rebelled against Virus and was just like, I ain't gonna get no man turn me into some Papyrus remake fool. And that's how that went. Sorry, I'm looking for something.
In Skyrim, Codex should know the way of the voice. Oh God, how ironic! He can't even scream the dragon language.
It's actually a glitch.
How his brother has to come out.
Yeah. Okay, it's not here. Where is
Then
it?
he has to like get energized. So if they help creators, what do they do to help the abandoned OCs and characters?
So, what they, I mean, like, so, this is where it kind of complicated. So,
It can go one or of so many ways.
I think I told you about this. It was like, in the past, Virus, of course, hated creators because he felt abandoned. He found out the best way to help characters is to get the creators motivated enough to keep using the characters. Because if,
because without the creators, you lose the characters, but without the characters, you lose story, and you lose creativity,
motivation.
Basically. So basically, a few things can happen. They can convince the creator to somehow still be motivated and use the characters for something original, or come up with an idea, or something to help remember. Glitch can make them into masks.
Yeah, if the character ends up dying,
or
Glitch
being forgotten completely, Glitch takes care of them.
or he tries. He can't get to everyone, but he does go around and collect masks. It's his personal way of
seeing what the world could have been like or what they lived up to that moment.
yeah. It's also a way to like preserve their memories to him.
Yeah. The characters will probably be found and then taken somewhere else.
What?
Or,
Are there corpses?
No.
Oh.
Like if they're saved, but the creator doesn't want them.
Oh, it depends.
They'll probably be taken elsewhere. Like they'd be born in a different way. Like they'd be remolded to be given to another creator.
Yeah, I think
that's used for a different story.
Yeah, I think that's like.
It's kind of like, in a way, it's like recycling.
Let's say I haven't heard you say that part before, but that makes sense. I think it also depends just all on the situation.
Yeah, it counts because if there's other people, for instance, if we completely decided Coderunners, we're tired of talking about it.
We're done.
We're done.
People still remember them because you guys remember them.
Some people will be like, well, I still appreciate... Well, here's an example, actually. People who people who are really well known in the Undertale fandom, some of them have moved on. It's sad, but some of them moved on because they want to do different things. Mm-hmm. So basically, for instance, Killer Sands.
I mean, yeah, because
I'm gonna use Killer Sands for example. Their creator still loves the Undertale fandom and stuff, but they want to move on to their own thing. Killer Sands, though, is still welcome to be loved by others, even though the original creator
isn't going to draw him anymore.
It's not gonna do anything with them anymore. He is still there to be loved by others, so it's kind of like a recycling thing, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But he's still being remembered. Characters who basically lose their way, I feel like, become that if they're remembered by at least one person.
Yeah, if they're still remembered. I think like also with the Coderunners specifically, they were like, wait. I just lost my whole train of thought. Keep going.
Are you okay?
I lost my train of thought.
Did it deal with?
It dealt with being remembered because it was like, the one reason Virus's story is the way it is because he was like, I want to be remembered, and so this is the way I won't be forgotten. So characters that can latch on to those also like characters that are being forgotten, if they're strong enough to latch on to creators' memories, they can survive. Like Glitch was completely forgotten, but he got recycled, like you were saying, because he was strong enough to survive.
Yeah.
And so if the character is strong enough to survive, they keep going. But if they're not, they're just not, and they basically become either they vanish or they become a mask. Right?
Yes.
He's so cute. I love him so much. Sorry, continue.
I have a character from my AU, and he talks with the creator and likes them. What would Virus think about the fact that he likes creators? He wouldn't care.
Yeah.
As long as Virus is helping the character in some way, and is allowing that, like, as long as Virus, well, even if he doesn't help them, if the person likes the creator, it's like, whatever.
It's your opinion.
It's your opinion. My opinion still stands. I dislike creators.
Yeah.
But I will still help them because
it helps my goal.
It helps my goal.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of like being a suck-up kind of thing.
Yeah. Because it's like, Virus doesn't like creators because of how he was mistreated, but he needs to, like, suck up his pride to go with his goal. Because if he doesn't, he's not going to get anywhere in life. He doesn't like it, but, you know, that's why he doesn't put up with a lot of things when creators ask things. He's just like, oh my god. Excuse me. Huh.
God dang it. Reduce, reuse, recycle those glitches, aka no-nos slash mouth man Voldemort.
I think Glitch made it very clear on the blog, but you're not allowed to call him Voldemort.
Would you guys take in OCs? Would you take in OCs that have been abandoned as much as you can? I would probably. I mean, personally, I would, but I would if I don't have a place for them.
It's just as bad.
Well, I would be giving it to someone else, being like, basically using the adoptable method.
Oh, yeah.
And being like, I won't use them. I rehash them to look more presentable if they wanted to get more like a catching eye of the audience kind of thing, and be like, here you go, y'all can take care of them.
Where's that question? So
I disappeared.
I guess, like, I want to also clarify that, like, I don't know if they're asking if people can give us their characters.
No.
I prefer you do not give us your characters.
No, they're asking about abandoned OCs.
Okay, so like our own abandoned OCs?
No. If someone... So let me find it again. Hold on.
I think I saw it briefly.
Would you take in OCs that have been abandoned as much as you can? So basically, if we found an abandoned OC that wasn't being used, would we take it in? I think I personally would, but if I couldn't find a place for them, I would give them to someone else to reuse them.
I guess when you say abandoned OC, I mean like someone else's, our own, or something we just find.
Something we find.
Okay, because I was about to be like,
if you're saying that you're planning on giving us a character you're not using, don't is what we're trying to say.
Yeah.
If we come across a character, like if you're talking about like if Coderunners comes across a character that's been forgotten that has no connection to any of y'all personally, then yes.
Okay, that's what I wanted to.
I'm trying to say.
That's what I wanted to verify because I was about to say like if the Coderunners brought us something like Scribbles.
Yeah, Scribbles was an example. Yeah, that he found this little character walking around.
Yeah.
Without anyone.
And so yes, we used them.
But we suggest if you're not using a character, try to rehash what they are, or give them to a friend or something that can. Sorry, excuse me.
Because I also wanted to make it clear that we're not gonna go find someone else's OC and just like be like, hey, "This is mine now, fool." No. No,
that's completely wrong.
Yeah, no. But
don't
like,
steal people's characters.
Yeah,
guys.
but like for instance, Scribbles was one of those. It was like the Coderunners were like, "I found this thing," and that we're like, "Oh, I like this thing." What is happening? Sorry, I just wanted to verify that we were on the same page.
Yes, I think.
Yes, I think we are now.
Yes, I think.
This isn't helping.
Tanu Chinchi, I want to make a mountain costume with stilts. Help.
Good
don't
luck.
Hurt yourself is all I ask. We want to, there's some costumes we still want to do with stilts ourselves, but goodness gracious, that's gonna be a pain. Like I wanted to do Prince Sit on stilts, but I'm scared.
I think there's a way. I have an idea. I really do.
Just stretch my legs out.
Okay.
Make me taller.
Okay. If you insist.
So Virus just hates everyone then because technically everyone is a creator. Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, I was about to say hate's a strong word, but
hate is a strong word. He dislikes creators, and he'll be very truthful.
He's very biased in a way.
Yeah.
But it's in one way he's just kind of like, look, take it or leave it. This is me. And it's mainly
personal opinion.
I mean, creators that don't like come at him, he's like, okay, we're chill. But if you're sitting there just like, why are you so mad, Virus? Why are you always mad? He's like, I'm only mad because you're making me mad. But if you're like, Virus, how are you doing today? He's gonna be like, squints. Okay.
Pretty much.
Squint. But again, am I saying that right?
Huh?
Am I saying that right?
I think. My nose itches.
You want me to screech it?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't want you to.
Okay. Scritch it yourself.
Yes, my nose and allergies. Man. Haven't even been able to look over at your drawing, to be honest.
It's right there.
I know, but it's like half a screen, so I can't really see it.
It's not my problem.
Yeah, okay. I just saw Wood Virus make friends with Gans from GZ Tales. I remember reading that a long time ago, but never finished it. So I actually don't know anything about Gans anymore. I just know he's like a fluffy
potato.
He's a fluffy potato with like Super Saiyan markings on it. That's how I imagine him. But I actually don't know. Virus uses the word friend very loosely when meeting other characters. Like, really loosely.
Unless
like,
it's a papyrus.
Shush. Yes, if it's a papyrus, he's like,
He's like, yeah, we besties.
He's picking on papyruses, though. Some papyruses.
Yeah, I see that.
Like, he won't go after Horatel's papyrus.
Oh, that's mean. He's a sweetie.
No, like, he wouldn't date him, but he would talk to him. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
He wouldn't, yeah. He doesn't have a crush on him.
He's like, you're
a tall guy.
oh, you're tall.
Better use my words around you, right? But yeah, that's the answer. Let's see here. I want to cosplay Shield. Do you have any pointers?
Do it. I don't know.
Make sure your hair is not electric blue. Like mine was at the beginning.
I want to find a picture of that. I don't think there is anymore.
Yeah, just have fun with it. I mean, as long as... Yeah, pretty much that's it. I don't really have any pointers for when it comes to Black Butler. It's just like...
Go do it.
Just do it. Just have fun with it. Because you can do anything with, like, when you're showing your... Any cosplay that you're actually showing your face, I feel like you can do almost anything with it. But if it's, like, a mask or something, I have better pointers for that, I feel like. Because you can do you can...
I mean, it's also, like, we kind of just...
Mask, you kind of have to have, like, a certain... You can only do it once. Unless you're gonna, like, redo it. But, like, a makeup thing, you can do it many times and it's still the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to explain that.
No, I get you. It's kind of like, there's so many different ways to do it, and also we kind of just wing it. We just find the best things that... Also, you gotta, like, take into consideration, like... Clovers. Like, because face structure is also a big part of it. It's like, I mean, like, not negatively, but, like, for instance, you do a better shell than I do because your face is a little bit more squishy than mine.
Squish.
But my face is a lot more angular. And so if I was going to do a shell, I'd have to contour a lot more to get the look that I want. Honestly, just like do the look that you really want. I guess is my... I mean, I don't cosplay shell, but that's my best advice.
Yeah. I think Mountain's gonna be heavier than Pipe because thicker bones. Yes. Very thick bones.
Pipe's just like, yep, he fat. Oh. Thick boy.
Hey.
I don't say that negatively, bro.
You sure about that? Oh, he's such a happy boy. Twig. You're making fun of what I call birds nowadays.
Twig.
Look at those stick blank.
If anything, I feel like Mountain's more like goes to Pipe. He's like, you skinny little... Pipe's like, oh! Like, what did I say to you that made you mad?
Right.
Mountain's just like, you gotta eat some more, bro. I was like, why? Because you're skinny.
Because you're skinny?
Mm-hmm.
That, what time is it? Actually, it's like 7. Wow.
7:01. Alright, let me do his... That's not what I wanted. Okay, I fixed it. Shoot.
There's a little codex in here, I just realized.
Hello, little codex.
They're like, why am I shipped with virus, aka Sundere bean?
I don't know, man.
I don't know. Ask everyone else around you.
Like, we don't enforce the ships. We just watch them happen.
Pretty much.
I had it my way. I know who I'd survive.
Wow. Wow. Wait, what happens if one of the paps happens to like Codex? What would he do and how would he react?
Codex
Why
be like,
Codex?
Codex be
Codex
like,
doesn't care.
Codex be like, what?
Codex just be like, oh, you like me? That means we're friends, right? Codex doesn't understand that kind of love.
Who? What? You want to what my...
He also wouldn't care. He just think it's a friend.
You want to what my where?
What? How? I have pants.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have pants on.
My pants are... My pants are legs. The question shall never be answered.
I think I told you this, but I think Codex... So the only thing I said on Codex's body that's a skeleton is his face and neck. Right?
Yes.
The rest of his body is literally a block. Like, his torso down to his legs is all blank and is solid. There's nothing there, guys. It's a brick.
He's a blank slate. He's a blank flank. I think the most... Go ahead.
Could Coderunners get fatally injured in an AU, like Horrortel?
Yep.
Or do they return to their original state when existing? I think you know this more than...
I said that they can die. It just, they kind of go back to, base when they do. But like
But
it hurts.
takes like some healing.
Yeah. It also depends on who it is, depending on how long it takes. For instance, Glitch, if he dies, is gone for a long time.
It takes
If
him about how long to get back together?
depending, I don't.
Counting on how fatal it is?
Also depending on how much people are thinking about him.
Yeah.
Because that was what kept Glitch around in the beginning. If not many people are thinking about him, then it'll take a lot longer.
Yeah, but with
But, like,
us knowing where they are,
yeah.
they should be safe.
Yeah, so like take a little longer. But like for example, Codex was also because Virus and Glitch were forgotten characters originally, and then they were re-remembered. Codex and Clover would take a lot shorter amount of time because they have been always remembered. For example, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So
I think
like
Codex has the fastest recovery time out of everyone.
Codex, like,
of how much he's seen out there.
Codex like dies and just like pops back immediately.
He's just like, "Where's my friends? It's been like hours."
I think Clover's a little slower. Next is Virus, and then Glitch is like the longest.
He's just like, "Can I stay gone a little longer? I don't want to have to cook for them tonight."
Just someone kills him, he's just like, thanks, and they're like, what? Like, I don't have to cook dinner tonight.
But no, they can get hurt, and but they just transport back. It just
Mhm.
counts on how injured and how much they were remembered
Yeah.
at that moment in time.
So like, yeah. But it also does hurt. So like, also like, Codex's pain, I think, is very, you can stand a lot of pain.
Has no tolerance.
Yeah.
It's just like,
But for instance, if like Clover was really hurt and popped back in recovery, he'd be like, I'm going to my room for a week. I'm in pain.
pretty much. Yeah, but also counting on how far how long they've been gone and traveling, it could take them a while to get back home. Such as, let's say there's an AU that's pretty far away, or there's another world they went to. Let's say they went to Black Butler for some reason. I don't know why.
Where you going?
Codex decided to go to Black Butler for some weird reason. Don't know what he would look like in that, actually.
It's horrifying.
And he could be there for what seems like days to the Coderunners, but it's probably because even if he's coming back that same day, counting on the distance and travel and energy, I think it's like it takes a while for them to get back.
Yeah.
So dying basically might be the easiest way for them to get back.
That's horrible.
At least for Codex.
Codex is just like, all right, found a gun, time to go. Time to go home. Codex would be the only one that would purposefully be like, time to die. Everyone else would be like, please don't. But like, it's not like they, like, I think if they had the option, like everyone else, but I'm going to exclude Codex from this group, probably wouldn't want to die to go back home.
Yes.
I'm assuming. But Codex would just be like, YOLO. Time to go.
What? Virus in the middle of the street getting hit by a unicorn?
That's
unfortunate.
That sounds terrible. I'm pretty sure he wouldn't appreciate that.
Wow. Just imagining that.
Imagining.
Also, Codex is the one that just said that.
Well, oh my god.
Oh, my headphones are going into my ear.
That's where they go.
Yeah, but they're like going further in than they need to be. Ow. Okay, there we go. I had to pull them out a little bit and put them back in. Okay. Oh, stop it. Little pervert.
I'm offended. What have I done to you?
Oh my god, just imagine Lizzie meeting Codex. Codex would have so much fun dressing up. He has someone to play with.
I feel bad because I think Clover's the one that doesn't like interact as much in Worlds.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because he's scared.
Yeah, Clover's a shy baby.
Yeah,
Virus can care less
and
if
then
you see him or not.
Glitch is just like, just act natural, everything's fine. The world's like burning around him. He's like, it's fine.
It's fine, this is normal.
This is fine.
How do you draw hands so well?
I don't know how to answer that because it's hands are hard. Honestly, if I am answering truthfully, I don't think I draw hands that well. But um, we took some classes and they helped with that. It's the best I got.
Yeah, or just like looking at tutorials online.
Yeah.
It's hands are hard. Unless they're scarf hands, then you can get away with anything. I saw if does Codex kick people accidentally.
What?
I don't know. No, I hope not.
I mean, maybe, where is this? Son of a biscuit. Where are you? Okay, we're just gonna go with that. We're just gonna go with that. Don't mind me.
I draw hands like tiny little spike thingies. That's cute. Have y'all ever heard or seen Edworld?
I've heard of it. I actually used to watch it when it first came out, but I haven't kept up with it since like high school, which was years ago.
I didn't know what it was until you told me about it. Like, I still don't know much about it. I've just seen pictures of the characters.
It was back in the days when Newgrounds was literally my only source of entertainment.
I love Newgrounds. I miss Newgrounds. I think it's kind of hard to access it now.
Yeah.
It's like kind of dying.
And so I watched
Go ahead.
but like I used to watch it, but I haven't kept up with it recently, like at all. And I wasn't ever like a huge fan, but I mean I liked it. It was entertaining for high school me, middle school, high school me. I've debated going back and watching it, but I don't know.
Really? I mean, you can.
I might. I don't know. Like I've noticed it's really. Oh my god.
That scared me.
I've noticed it's been really popular, and so like I just kind of want to know what's going on, kind of thing. It's kind of like I only want to read Homestuck because I want to know what's going on. I don't know if I'm going to get into it, but
I don't know if I ever could. I appreciate it, but I don't think I ever could. Only because I tried twice and I couldn't do it.
no, I get you. I get you.
I don't think third time is going to be a charm with this. Only because I can't stand reading things, guys. I'm going to be honest. Unless it's something to do with like Black Butler or maybe Undertale, I will not read it.
Apparently, you can watch it now.
I think I could watch it.
I'm not gonna make you. I'm giving you options. I'm not gonna make you do anything.
You can do it. You got it.
Okay, well, let me think. What else do I want to do with these little? Okay, honestly, so I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Give me a second. No, I cannot. I saved.
Looks like a kid.
Oh, he's further back. I just decided that he's further back. If I was just flying, I actually liked them so much that I saved a picture of just them.
Oh my god, are you serious?
Honestly, I just did this meme because I thought Codex sitting on Glitch's shoulders was hilarious. Like, let me see if I can get to it. No, that's not it. That's my sketch. Right here. It's just them.
Oh my god.
It's just them. I thought it was super cute, and I was just like, aww.
The guy with no arms carrying the guy.
The guy with no mouth.
That's kind of pretty, but
that is kind of interesting. I'm looking for it. There it is. I found it. I'm looking for it. Believe me. Let me do. Which is just like, I swear, this boy. All right, I'm trying to decide if I want to do like a little background or something.
It's up to you.
I don't know. How you feeling? Hello.
I'm tired, but I can keep going. What do you ship completely? Us. Does that count because it's canon?
I mean, it's kind of like I don't really like getting into like ships too much because I don't ever want people to like start shipping wars because I don't care.
Yeah, technically.
If that makes sense.
Pretty much. Could I make human Coderunners? I mean, technically, the Coderunners can turn into whatever they want, whether it's like humans or like mermaids. Basically Coderunners are like shapeshifters, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So they're not also supposed to be like AUs and stuff. I mean, I don't mind. We don't mind if you draw them as humans, but don't claim them as your own.
Yeah,
kind of thing, because these characters do mean a lot to us. and we don't want anyone to take our babies that we love so much and work so hard to make.
Yeah. Like, yeah.
Like, sometimes it's hard to say, like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Sometimes it's hard to say, like, yes to certain things because we seen things to where, like, people would be like, sure, go for it, and then
Backfires.
it backfires to where people are now claiming it as their own, even though I'm pretty sure y'all wouldn't do that. But there are some people out there that would, you know,
Yeah.
to try any way to get around that.
Yeah.
It looks like they just had an explosion.
I'm working. Oh, there's...
Yes, Codex, you can turn into a cat. He asked if he could turn into a cat.
And you gave him permission?
He can do whatever. They are their own entities.
I am their parent.
Yes, we are their parent, but still. You have to trust they're going to make good decisions.
How can I do that?
Well, one, not looking what they're about to do.
You don't like what I do, just don't look.
Someone said sing the virus song. No. Unless you sing the booty flat one, no.
Why is this like this? Oh, it's because I'm on. Is your virus booty flat? Does he
twerk with
like his back?
Does he talk
like
all that stuff?
Does he look like a rat?
What was the other part? Does he got any curves?
Does he dance like a worm? Is virus booty flat? No, because virus. I can't remember the lyrics, but virus.
I don't remember the lyrics.
It was like
virus. Virus.
It's like virus. Gotta color your outline. Virus.
You could have rhymed it with something very inappropriate. I'm so glad you didn't.
Virus. People get a shot for you. Virus. Sometimes called the flu. Virus.
Wow, I remember that part.
Not that one I just made up. Your dad is gay too. Virus. Oh Lord, I love Glitch so much. Why does no one ever ask about Glitch? I love him, and no one else loves him like I do.
And he acts like it too.
Wow! Glitch is like, I
actually could have rhymed.
Glitch is like, I came here for a good time. I feel personally attacked by these thighs and your words.
I don't know how you could hear the words though without ears. Can you hear?
Gonna hear something.
Virus twerking would be hilarious. It'd be scary actually. With that booty, it's scary.
Oh, did I ever show you? There's a meme that I may or may not have saved. I can't remember. But it's like of someone like crawling away and like the other person has their hand on their butt and they're like, wait, no, I need this booty.
Relationship of noble Sonas with Coderunners. I
What?
think they're talking about Shinji. What is Tanu and Shinji's relationship with the Coderunners?
I mean, depending on the Coderunner.
Yeah. I think Virus still hates them because they represent us. But he'll deal with them because character-wise, they're part of the family still.
What is happening downstairs?
I don't know. I hear it now, though.
Are my parents at a movie?
Wait a second, you're right. They went to go see Ready Player One. Wait, then what's that noise downstairs?
It could be Drew. Maybe. Where did I put this? Just on his butt? Or like in the corner? Or like on his butt? Or on... I'll put it right here.
If Tanu proposed at Landhill, but Shinji wanted to propose there too, did either of you know the other person had brought the rings? Here is the thing about that.
Guess who didn't have a ring?
I didn't have the rings. Tanu had the rings. I was gonna propose without a ring because Tanu was not letting me know what they wanted for rings, so I was deciding it'd be better if we chose together after one of us proposed. And
little does Chinchy know that I'm a sneaky little snake. And I got them to tell me what ring they wanted without them knowing.
because I was trying to ask you for rings, but instead it switched around on us somehow.
Fascinating. Fascinating how that works. I don't like that.
Oh my god, do you know the go hard meme? Yes, I want to do that with Doomsayer and Seal. So bad. I want to do that. That's me. That one was me. That was me. That was me.
Should I continue on this endeavor, or do you think I'm pretty much good?
That's up to you. It is your artwork.
I don't...
It is your beautiful artwork.
It is booty. Delicious.
Would there have been an AE where Codex was finished, Various and Glitch wasn't forgotten? Well,
That
not
would-
really, since they're not in AEU, but I guess not in our world. So, talking from real life here, if in probably another alternate dimension, we probably have never made them, or we would have, or the story would have been different. But in this world, no.
Yeah, because it's also like, that wouldn't make them Coderunners then.
Yeah.
They wouldn't be Coderunners at that point. They'd be
they wouldn't have been. There wouldn't have been a purpose for the Coderunners at that point.
Yeah.
They'd just be normal characters.
I love this picture. I'm sorry. Sorry. I want to show you all the other memes that I kind of want to do with them, if that's okay.
Yes, you can go ahead.
Yay. All right, let me find them. I want to do this one. I don't know, that one. Okay, I have 3 apparently.
Someone asked you gonna draw another one, Tanu.
I don't know. So I don't know why. I want to do this one.
My god.
I think it's beautiful. I'm not sure who's gonna be who.
I feel like it's Virus holding the bat.
Glitch, Clover, I mean, Codex.
I don't know. I feel like Codex is the one cheering him on.
Then who's
I
this?
feel like the back ones are Codex and Clover and Codex. There's Virus and Glitch. Because Virus would be the one talking smack. So wait, Glitch is the one holding the bat.
Or picture this. Picture this.
God, what?
Mountain. Pipe.
Oh,
Vanilla. Cherry.
Cherry would do that.
Okay, I've gotten this one settled. That's how it's gonna be.
Raptors said they wouldn't be Coderunners, they'd be Code Walkers. I'm gonna die now.
Okay, and then I want to do this one. I kind of want it to be Virus and Codex, to be honest.
That leg though.
Because I just feel like Codex is very proud of his leggies.
He would.
He'd also like, I think Codex also likes to climb on people. He's like, oh, beanstalk. It's like, scales the beanstalk. And then, okay, you're gonna have to bear with me on this one. I want to do this one as Glitch in the middle, Codex, Clover, and Virus.
Glitch.
Glitch is just like, I think I'm gonna go back to being evil. I think I'm gonna become a villain.
I'm surprised he has not snapped yet.
That's why he's got Jasper.
Wow.
Anyways, those are the ones I want to do.
Awesome. Is this gonna call it wraps?
I think I don't have anything else I want to work on this one.
I mean, I can work on your birthday present later, maybe.
Yeah, and I got some commissions to finish up.
But yeah, so thank you
for
again,
joining
everyone,
us.
for joining. It's nice getting to see all you lovely faces again.
Yeah.
Reminder, we do have art commissions open right now till May 29th. Little link is right there. This is going to be in the description as well.
I can't point at because I can't see it on my thing.
Oh, wow. But anyways, as always,
Stay determined, be yourself, and inspire each other.
Le boom!